Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You already know it is. It's Marshayla Monique. What's wrong with me this morning when I'm not really feeling that well? Hey guys, I feel like I haven't sat down and made a video in so long. I'm like a vlog girl now, so like yeah. But yeah, I wanted to sit down and make a video because I just haven't sat and talked in a really long time. I just be vlogging and I do talk a lot still actually, but I haven't been like intimate with y'all. So today before work, I literally probably only have 15 minutes, so I need to clock myself. But I just wanted to do a mental health check-in because I know that y'all see me on the move. I know y'all seen a lot of things change about me. I'm in the gym, I got a new car, my hair is back black, like things are changing. But I jotted down a few things that I wanted to talk about, like regarding my life and different things that have been happening in my life, just so I can share with y'all. Mental health check-ins were really beneficial for me when I first started YouTube, because when I first started, I was still in college. I'm obviously in a completely different phase in my life now, but it's nice to go back and look at those videos, because those videos, they contained a lot of I don't know what I'm gonna do, I graduate in X amount of days, X amount of months, and I just don't know what's next for me. And it's nice to see how far I've came, and I ended up doing something with my life, and I have my own space and all of these great things. Don't get me wrong, I love my necklaces, they're really cute, but I have to fight with these every single day. It gets on my nerves. But the first thing that I wanted to dive in like about me right now and just like where I stand mentally with it is my job, my career path, and all of that extra stuff. Also, take a lot of these things with a grain of salt, because I've only been out in the corporate world since 2020. I started a corporate job 2 days before I graduated college. I got really blessed to have that opportunity. Not everyone is that lucky, but I will say I didn't go into the degree that I studied at all, and the reason for that is I did graduate in COVID, obviously, if I graduated in 2020. So all of my internships got taken away, all of my opportunities got taken away, there was no real social interaction, and I just lost all the connections that I had that I was going to use whenever I did graduate. So all of that was stripped from me, and I kind of had to restart, and now I feel like I'm paying for a degree that I'm not even using. But right now, just to start, the world is in a recession. Companies are firing people. People don't know how they're going to pay their bills. Like, inflation is really high, things are getting really expensive, so it is very spooky out here. When it comes to jobs letting people go, my company just had a really huge layoff, and I'm not going to say where I work at on here, but like if you know me outside of this in my personal life, you know where I work at. But yeah, my job got rid of a lot of people. It was a lot of people, and it was very emotional for me, and there's still a lot of anxiety surrounded around it for me. I'm blessed enough to still have my job, but I deal with a lot of survivor's remorse, and it's been about 2 weeks now, maybe more than 2 weeks, and I still battle with this every day because a lot of really good people lost their jobs, and I am just a very empathetic person, so like I just feel really bad, and it's almost like I don't belong here. But I feel like I've worked really hard for the space that I'm in. The company that I'm at, I didn't start there on the greatest or the right foot or whatever you want to call it. Like, I didn't have the easiest journey there. I have had plenty of times, several times, where I thought that I was going to lose my job just based off of performance. But job security is really important for me, and this is a company that I would love to move up in and go to a different department, a department that has more ties to my degree than the current position I hold has. So there's a lot of room for growth within the company, but at the same time, I feel like now daily I'm dealing with this anxiety to not mess up, because I still make mistakes. Even when I got my stuff together at the job, I still make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes, actually, just rushing, not looking over things, whatever the case may be. But I deal with this anxiety now of like, if I make one simple mistake, am I going to lose my job next? And I just don't know what I would have a complete mental breakdown if I did. Job security is so important for me, and it may not be as important to the next person, but for me it is very important to have a job, an income, and be able to take care of myself. Because if I fall, y'all, if I fall, there is nobody that is going to catch me. There is no one that is going to help me pay my bills. That's just what it is. I don't have nowhere to go back to. I don't have that. If I did, I would probably move back to my parents' house or whatever tomorrow, just so I could save up more money. But I don't have that. A lot of people do, and that is truly a blessing. But I have to make sure I dot my I's and I cross my T's, because yeah, it could get very real for me. I do also, like, I deal with a lot of anxiety in general. I wake up every day and I'm nervous, I'm anxious about what is going to happen next. I worry myself so much, and I shouldn't, but I just worry about like my actual career and where I'm going to settle, and if this is where I'm supposed to be. And then I have this idea in my mind, I have this plan in my mind of this thing that I want to do, and it's kind of like taking a leap of faith, but it's also like something that I've always wanted to do, but I just really have been dragging my feet with it. Some really good advice that I got the other day was, whatever goal you have set for yourself, if it's going back to school, if it's making a career change, if it's taking any type of leap of faith, that time is going to pass regardless. So it's like, if you want to go back to school and it's going to take another 5 years, that 5 years is going to pass regardless. You could use it to go back to school, or you could use it to stay exactly where you are. If you want to get a business off the ground, if that's going to take a year for business to start booming, that year is going to pass regardless. So it's like, you might as well make a move regardless if you're successful or if you fall or whatever the case may be. Like, that time is going to pass regardless. Like, time doesn't wait for anyone. Life is not one of those things where it's like, I can pause time, like click, and just like wait until I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, life just doesn't work like that. So it's just like, stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. You feel me? So I just live with that fear of like, I'm just waiting for this moment, I'm waiting for this moment, I'm waiting for this moment, and that moment never comes because I never took my feet off the ground. So that's something that I'm trying to maneuver through, and I'm taking it day by day, honestly. And being that I had that conversation with this person recently, it's pushing me a little bit more to just take that leap and like start taking money out of my paychecks to put towards this specific thing that I want to do. Because like I said, time is going to pass regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with my YouTube channel, I'm just like, I should hang this up. It's not moving how I want it to. Who knows when my big moment is going to be? If it's 5 years from now, if it's a year from now, if it's 5 months from now, that time is going to pass regardless. So I'm just trying to get myself to that mindset of, girl, just do it. It's not like, come on, like girl, you have failed plenty of times, and the only thing that you found within failing is strength and resilience. So it's like, girl, just do it. Like the next thing I wanted to talk about is like my health and like my body changing and stuff like that. Ever since I turned 25/26, oh, I'm 26 now. Like, whatever. Between 25 and 26, I have dealt with a lot of health changes. My body is changing. I don't have like my grown woman body yet, but like, I've just dealt with a lot of things when it comes to my health, and that adds on more anxiety for me to just like always be healthy and not drinking as much. And you know, sometimes I don't engage in certain activities because I'm just like, I don't know how this is going to affect me. I really truly do feel my body changing. Recently I didn't even have a period in January. I'm not pregnant, but I didn't have a period in January. So my period came like February 1st, and then I had 2 periods in February. That has never happened to me. I have never been that late for when I was a preteen, when I like first started. But like, I don't know what is happening to my body. I know like every 7 years your body resets, and then like after 25, like your body starts going through some changes. But I'm just saying this, I don't like it. I I don't like it at all. I'm realizing my body stretches a little bit different. Muscles are a little bit tighter than before. I'm a little bit more tired than before. Like, I'm just trying to get up and go and be active and be productive. And I think one thing that I do hold on to is how active I was when I was like a teenager and in high school and stuff like that. I hold on to that. And granted, I got to keep the body, but the body isn't going to move the way that it was moving when I was 17. And that is just the truth. I'm trying to maneuver through that. Like, I'm changing. I'm 26 years old. I'll be 27 in 2023. Like, I am changing, y'all. Like, it is what it is. It's inevitable. Like, it happens. But I'm just trying to get comfortable with these new things that are happening. Like, I'm taking vitamins and stuff. Like, am I gonna get put in a nursing home soon? Like, what? Slow down. Another thing that has been weighing on me a lot is relocation. I feel like I have this thing where I need to stay in the city because of my siblings, and everyone's gonna need me. Someone's always gonna need me, and someone always does need me. I don't mind that. Hold on. Someone always does need me, and I don't mind that. But I have to start living my life for me. I really do love Pittsburgh. I don't mind it. There's so many parts of Pittsburgh that I haven't explored yet. This is my city. I love my city. I was very sheltered as a kid, so there's just a lot of parts of the city that I've never even touched. There's ground I haven't even touched yet, you feel me? But I feel like everyone goes through this phase of like when they start to not like their city where they were born at, and they need a change of scenery. So that has been weighing on me a lot. And then like, where would I go? Like, it's expensive to live here, expensive to live there. I need to save up money. Like, it's just a lot of things. But that brings me on to my next topic about like financials and stuff like that. I have a very bad relationship with money, and like, I think that the way that all of us maneuver through our relationships with money is how our parents were with money. So it's like I picked up these traits from my mom. I'm like, I always feel like I'm struggling, but I'm really not. I was calculating how much money I made within the last year, and I've made $70,000, but like, I don't have like $30,000 saved up. Like, I didn't save up money. I recklessly spend. I go through these anxious moments where I like spend to make me feel good, and it doesn't make me feel good after I look at my bank account, and I'm just like, why did I even do that? Granted, all my bills are always paid on time, but the thing that I really want to focus on in 2023, even after saying that I don't have any real goals set, is I want to work on having a better relationship with money. And I don't want it to be a stressor. I don't want it to feel like a burden. I don't want it to feel like it's this thing that is always hovering over my head, to where if you don't have it, you're going to fail. I hate that about myself. But this is literally just something that I picked up from my mom. It's like, I feel like we struggle. It is very simple. I don't like to talk about like childhood stuff too much, but like, I've seen a lot of struggle. I've been through a lot of struggle, and I just personally don't want to live like that. I want better for myself. I know my mom wants better for all of us when it comes to like struggling and having your shit together, whatever the case may be. But I just have a really bad relationship with money, and I'm doing my best, and I have been doing really well. But I do still make these impulsive moves of like, I feel like I need to buy something new, and I really don't. Treat yourself by all means, but $20 here, $20 here, $20 here, $20 here, that adds up. And I always felt like, oh, like this is on sale, like it's really not gonna matter. So it's like $10 10 times, you feel me, in a week, you know? So yeah, I've just been really trying to be mindful. Whenever I get paid, I break down exactly where the money is going. I have such a bad relationship with money that I have fear of even checking my account. Half the times I don't even know that like there's not enough money in my checking account unless my card got declined, you feel me? Like, I don't like checking my bank account. I don't like doing it. I really don't. I really don't. But yeah, I've been working on that as well. I'm doing the best I can. It is a very slow process. I have multiple streams of income. Some of them are social media, obviously. Those aren't like too big of income, but it's something to pay a bill, you feel me? It's like I could pay my car insurance, my light and gas bill based off of YouTube and Instagram, you know? So that's a plus. The last thing I wanted to talk about really briefly is friendships, so my social life, etc. So I don't go out as much as I used to. I used to be like, I'm gonna get drunk multiple days of the week. That's just not me anymore, based off of trying to prioritize my health. But I have noticed that since I don't go out as much, I have picked up a bit of social anxiety. I haven't felt social anxiety since I was a teenager. Preteen, I used to deal with it really bad, to the point where I would walk in rooms and I would just instantly cry because I was just overwhelmed and overstimulated. But now I see myself in social settings sometimes and I feel very awkward, and that is not me. That is not like how I normally would feel. But I have secluded myself, and I secluded myself because I really needed to get focused and set discipline for myself, most importantly. But now slowly maneuvering myself back outside, you want to call it. Sometimes I just feel very awkward, or I don't want to do anything, and I'd much rather just stay home because I'm just like, I can save money at home. I'm the type of person that if we go out, I'm that friend that's buying shots. I'm not stingy about my money when it comes to my friends, when it comes to drinking, whatever. But that is not always reciprocated, and I have to learn that. I can't be the only one going out tricking if you got it. You feel me? I just can't be doing that. Yeah, it feels very weird to feel social anxiety when I go out now. So that's another thing that I'm trying to maneuver through, to where like I was out with one of my sisters recently, and she was just like, you look really uncomfortable and awkward. And I was like, do I? I mean, I felt it, but I didn't know that I visibly looked like I was uncomfortable. A lot of us feel like we need alcohol to really get us out of our comfort zone. That's another thing that I'm trying to maneuver through, is like, I don't need that to give me this different personality. I am who I am. I'm vibrant. Any room that I walk in, I get lighted up just with my energy. So I don't know where this social anxiety stuff came from, but it needs to go kick rocks, because I don't like this feeling of being nervous. I'm a pretty confident person. I'm a pretty vibrant person. Like I said, y'all know me. So I just don't like this. So I'm trying to maneuver through this new change that I'm going through in my life. I will always be outspoken, and I still am that way, but I just have been feeling uncomfortable in certain situations. So yeah, there are a few other things I'm maneuvering through in life that are like more personal. I share what I want on here. I don't share everything, but life just be running its course, and I'm trying to figure it out. Definitely getting the beat down, but I'm about to attempt therapy again, so that should be good in 2 different ways, which is a little bit new for me, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. But if I could rate like my overall mental health and well-being on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say I'm at a hot 7. That's kind of high, but it could be higher. But yeah, I'm just growing, evolving, figuring things out, and you know, just trying to show up as my highest self as best that I can. So yeah, that's my mental health check-in. I hope that all is well with y'all. Sometimes you really do need to have a mental health check-in, even if it's in a journal or just by yourself or with a friend or family or with a therapist, whatever. Like, we need those check-ins. So make sure y'all check on yourself, most importantly, but check on y'all friends and the people that y'all care about. You never know what someone is going through. Yeah, you just never know. So be mindful of that for sure. But thank y'all for tuning in to another video. More vlogs coming soon. I am going to bring back the coffee talks. I know that I keep saying that, but like, I'm serious this time. I have so many plans written down, but again, if I don't jump up and do it, time is going to go past anyways. You feel me? It's going to go past anyway, so you might as well do it. But you already know what it is, and you already know what it ain't, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.